Kate's January 2024 abdominal surgery and subsequent prolonged recovery was a masterclass in this tension. The palace's request for privacy became a global frenzy of speculation. The modern monarchy is expected to be transparent, yet the human body and its frailties remain intensely private. The struggle revealed was not necessarily marital, but existential. The fight to maintain bodily autonomy and the right to convalesce in peace when one's very health is considered a matter of state. The shadow of Diana, the complexities with Prince Harry and Meghan, the legacy of the late Queen. This is the emotional geography William and Kate must navigate. Every decision is measured against historical precedent and familial rift. The struggle is to heal, to modernize, and to unify without being seen to reject the Team Wales. To frame their journey solely as struggle is to miss the visible architecture of a deliberate, resilient partnership. What we have witnessed over the past decade is the careful construction of Team Wales. Their work, while separate, is complementary. William's focus on earthshot, homelessness, and mental health advocacy tackles systemic, often macro-level issues. Kate's groundbreaking Shaping Us campaign and lifelong focus on early childhood development attack societal challenges at their root. Together, they form a holistic vision for social well-being. This isn't coincidence, it is strategy. It is the manifestation of a shared value system, built during their long courtship and solidified in the quiet years at Amer Hall, away from London's glare. Their public appearances have evolved from slightly formal young sweethearts to a couple with a deep, familiar synergy. The private jokes, the supportive touches, the seamless handing off of speeches or engagements, these are not the markers of a relationship in cryptic distress, but of a long married partnership that has developed a professional and personal shorthand. The work of being William and Kate is a joint venture they have grown into together. The tarot reading headline is compelling because it fits a timeless narrative archetype, the prince and princess in the lonely tower. It also exploits the specific conditions of the digital era. The void of privacy. Because William and Kate have successfully reclaimed a remarkable degree of privacy for their inner lives, a vacuum exists. Nature, and the internet, abhors a vacuum. Speculation, mysticism, and gossip rush in to fill the silent space. The commodification of empathy. Clicking on a story about Royel's struggle allows us to feel a connection, a sense of privileged insight. It commodifies our empathy, turning concern into engagement metrics. The true story of Prince William and Catherine, Princess of Wales, is not a tragic tarot spread. It is a story of immense, sustained pressure, yes, but also one of remarkable resilience, strategic evolution, and a conscious, shared commitment to a duty they did not choose in the same way, but have both embraced. Their hidden struggles are likely not the melodramatic fare of tabloids, but the profound, quiet battles known to anyone trying to build a strong family and a meaningful life under extraordinary circumstances, protecting their children's innocence, nurturing their bond away from cameras, managing the toll of relentless scrutiny, and balancing the weight of history with the needs of the future. The tearful emoji in the headline seeks to reduce them to characters in our soap opera, but to see them clearly is to see something more dignified and more compelling. Two human beings navigating an impossible job with a palpable sense of duty, partnership, and gradual, steady purpose. They are not characters in a sad story revealed by cards. They are the authors of their own, still unfolding one, writing it in the small, private moments the cameras will never and should never see. Their legacy will not be one of mysterious strife, but of how they weathered the storm of modern fame to steward an ancient institution into a new, more human age. And that narrative requires no mystic revelation, only patience, perspective, and a respect for the profound complexity of the lives lived behind the palace walls. The headline screams with digital age anguish. So sad, tarot reading reveals the hidden struggles between Prince William and Kate. It is a perfect artifact of our time, a blend of ancient mysticism, celebrity obsession, and viral empathy. It promises a glimpse behind the imposing granite of Kensington Palace, not through investigative journalism, but through the symbolic turn of a card. Yet beneath the clickbait veneer lies a far more profound and human narrative, the eternal and intensified struggle between public duty and private self, played out on a stage where every glance is a headline and every absence a crisis. To understand the supposed hidden struggles of the Prince and Princess of Wales, one must first dismiss the tarot cards and look instead at the intricate, high-stakes blueprint they have inherited. Their story is not one of mystical predestination, but of conscious, arduous adaptation to a role that is simultaneously an immense privilege and a gilded cage. William and Catherine Middleton entered a monarchy at a point of profound transformation. The scars of the late 20th century, the divorces, the tell-all interviews, the tragic loss of Diana had rewritten the royal playbook. The old model of distant, impenetrable sovereignty was broken. The new model, however, was perilously undefined. It demanded emotion without vulnerability, accessibility without familiarity, and tradition with a relentless pace of modernization. For Kate, the transition was arguably more extreme. She moved from the relative normalcy of a Berkshire home and a university lecture hall to a life where her choice of footwear, her parenting style, and her family's business dealings became subjects of national debate. Her struggle has been one of the most watched metamorphoses in modern history, from weighty Katie to a Duchess of steely composure, and now to a princess and future queen whose every move is calibrated. The pressure to be flawless, to never have an off day publicly, is a psychological burden few can comprehend.
For William, the struggle is a dichotomy of legacy. He is both the son who longed for normalcy, who witnessed the media hounding of his mother, and the future king who must uphold the very institution that contributed to her pain. His mission, often stated implicitly, is to protect his family in a way his mother was not protected. This creates an inherent tension. The desire to shield his wife and children clashes with the public's insatiable appetite for access to them. His occasional terseness with the press isn't mere irritability. It is the palpable tension of a man standing at a breach in a wall he is desperately trying to rebuild. When a tarot reader or a tabloid columnist speaks of hidden struggles, what are they truly revealing? Often they are holding up a mirror to our own societal anxieties, projecting them onto the royal canvas. The struggle for authenticity in a scripted life. In an era where we curate our own lives on social media, we're acutely sensitive to performance. We watch William and Kate on a walkabout, noting the ease of a touch or the warmth of a smile, and we play detective. Is that connection real? The struggle we perceive is often our own yearning for them to be genuinely happy within their constraints, as if their genuine joy validates the entire archaic system. Their challenge is to find and nurture that private authenticity amid relentless public performance.